What's up? What's up? What's up? How's everyone doing today? Boy, we got some early birds. I see I got Judge. What's up, Jeff? Double D's in the house. Terry, what's going on, buddy? NBL, my man, what is happening? The Moose is here. Man, I appreciate y'all guys hanging out. Absolutely appreciate it, man. Peaceful Des, what's going on? Trumpet, buddy, what's going on, man? It's been a little bit, folks. It has been a little bit. Prometheus is in the house. Thank you so much. James L., what's happening, buddy? Wes, what's going on? Wes Reed is in the house. Frack Daddy, what's up, Jared? How are you doing, buddy? Man, so happy to see all you guys. It's been a little bit. John is here. What's up, Salt Pepper Fire? Good to see you, buddy. My man Josh. Man, whenever I can pull Josh out of the bushes, I know it's going to be a good evening. Buzz, what's up, Jay? Wow. Some of you guys are like strangers now. Love it. I love it. John, Partipilo, thank you so much, man. We appreciate it. Mike, what's up, my man? Good to see you. Double D, man, you know how I do. I got to make it look presentable for you guys. Steven is in the house. What's up? What's up? Folks, we'll give them another couple of minutes, man, to find their seats. We will give them a couple of minutes to find their seats. Orlando, thank you so much, man. We appreciate you stopping in. Yes, thank you so much for the congrats. My man Carlos, what's up? How's the family, Carlos? Good to see you, man. Thanks a lot, Stephen. You know, I keep saying it, and it's just not a line, man. All of you guys played a role in us reaching this milestone. You know, we all get one sub, but the encouragement, the kind words, those things really push you to go further and further, more than you guys really know. So thank to each and every one of you. Agent Pepsi is in the house. That is so good to hear. Tried some of our ideas and you love them. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mama. Folks, we're working on, I'm trying to learn a new camera, man. I'm liking some of the things it's doing, but we've still got a good ways to go before we get the handle on it. Well, folks, we've got 25 people here, and we're just here to really say thank you once again. You know, 50,000. While it's not going to shatter any records anytime soon, it's still a significant accomplishment to anybody that's able to reach it. And Mom and I are here to just really say thanks. You know, because each and every one of you played a little role in helping us get here. I know we kind of cut off our live streams abruptly with absolutely no warning. Well, there are kind of warnings. Some of you may not have really gotten it, But just a quick explanation. Uh, I kind of got burnt out on the live streams, and they became not harder, but I was able to muster less and less motivation, when that time came. And I started missing 1 week here, another week there. And before you knew it, it kind of snowballed, and we just never came back. It wasn't any one thing. It was just kind of burnt out, man. We needed to take a break. And this quick episode, this celebratory episode, does not mean we're going to be coming back every week. If Mom and I came back, it might be something along the lines of once a month. For us, once a week was just it was just too quick of a turnaround. It was just too quick of a turnaround. Man, we Mom and I like to relax and enjoy ourselves. And there were times when we wanted to do something else instead of feeling obligated to come sit in this chair on Thursdays. So if we ever decide to come back, it'll be something like once a month, and that time might bounce around. To anybody that's out there who may be looking for a time slot, folks, we do not own 8 o'clock on Thursdays. We never did, we never will. So feel free. If Mom and I came back, we would just find a time, a day, once a month or so, just to sit down and chat with you guys, see how everybody's doing, share the things we used to share back in our live streams. But once again, thank you so much for helping us get to 50,000. What has everyone been up to, man? What has everyone been up to? Carlos, Mom and I are doing fine, man. Mom is enjoying her retirement, and we've got no complaints. Yeah, we've got no complaints. Daddy D says, what's going on, Mama? How are you doing? Double D, I know you had a great time at in Houston, man. We were no shows once again. Quentin, thank you so much, buddy. We appreciate it. Prometheus, this is what I really love to do, man. We really enjoy the teaching, the instructor aspect, and leaving the classroom, leaving the competition class. That is what I found in our YouTube videos. That is a big part of the YouTube videos, man. It's kind of an outlet for the instructor, the teacher that lives inside of me. So thank you very much. We appreciate your support. NBL, that is the truth, man. It's always a good time for everybody to get together, celebrate, and just chew the fat. Yeah, just chew the fat. I love catching up with you guys, finding out what you've been doing, and I think that'll work for us maybe once a month. And I will not lock that into a particular day or time. It may move around from month to month, if and when that does come back. Yankee J, thank you so much. Thank you guys so much, man. And like any other YouTube channel, you've got your regular viewers, man, that are going to be there for you week in and week out. And those are the folks you can count on. So that is where you guys and gals stand right there. You're our loyal viewers. We appreciate that. Thank you very much, Dallas. We appreciate it. Thank you for stopping in. Andrew, what's going on, buddy? My man, I'm telling you, this Andrew right here keeps me rolling on social media, man. Andrew, I'd love to meet you in in person. You keep me on my toes on social media, man. How are you doing? Thank you so much, Leanna. We appreciate it. Philmaticus, man, that is a mouthful, but I love that. Hopefully, I pronounced it correctly. Mom and Papa Joe, your oven pork shoulder and brisket recipes have been life changers. Thank you so much, folks. I don't know if you've noticed, you know, and maybe I'm wrong, but there weren't a whole lot of barbecue guys doing oven videos. I know when we started our little oven series, we caught a lot of playful uh, smack talk from some of our closest friends, and we still do. But nevertheless, that did not sway me. I'm here to tell you that our some of our oven videos are some of our best performing videos. And I think I say it every time I see somebody in our community drop an oven video, and they're not very often, but every time I see somebody do one, I remind them that there's a huge group of folks out there who don't have access to a grill, whether it be because of your living arrangement. You might be in an apartment, can't have a fire, that type of thing. You're not comfortable around a grill, but there's still awesome. I will call it barbecue. You know, there's still awesome barbecue to be had uh, in that oven. And if you're adventurous, if you like to test the boundaries, if you like to try new things, there are different avenues you can try to get that smoke flavor. I don't think it will ever be like coming off of a grill, a live fire, an offset, or something along those lines. But you can still create pretty good barbecue products out of that oven. So now I'm starting to see what I consider true barbecue guys are dropping an oven video every now and again. I watched a couple of product producers, barbecue product producers, huge followings, are doing things in the oven because there's a group of folks out there, a large group of folks that want those videos. So we will continue to do them. And the thing always in mind for us is that we want that product to look like it came off of the pit. So that is a challenge that I love. That is a challenge that we're going to continue to do. But thank you so much, Philmaticus, and I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Tom, I knew you'd have something to say. I'm here to tell you, my brother, my man Tom, uh, every now and again he gives me grief about the live stream. When are you gonna do another one? When are you gonna? All right, so this one is for you, Tom. Good to see you, man. What's going on? Madwood, that is awesome. Yeah, that is awesome. That is something I know, man. When I'm in a wheelchair someplace, when somebody's changing my diaper, I'm going to regret not having given that a shot. Yeah, I'm going to regret not having given that a shot. But good luck, man. That can be a very rewarding, and I'm not talking necessarily financially, but it gives you a great bit of satisfaction, man, to do something like that and do it well. Anytime you're able to do something, man, that's going to make somebody feel good, I say go for it. Power Stack, wow. What's up? Big D from Delaware. What is going on? It has been a while, man. Yeah, it has been a while. Buzz, what's up, baby? Yes, lots been popping off in his head. Back in DC, a long story. You know, life sometimes get in the way, Buzz. I totally understand that, buddy. I totally understand that, man. We just got to work through the pitfalls. Yep. Anytime we trip and fall, we'll pick ourselves up, man, and keep moving forward. Double D, Double D is in the mix. He got the food trailer fully licensed, started vending at Eagles, at the Eagles, and now at the American Legion. Wow, that's pretty cool, Double D. How large is your menu, man? Are you keeping it simple, or are you shooting for the skies? Smoking Joe, thank you so much. Another loyal supporter, man. Another awesome guy that we know we can count on week in and week out. Yes, Double D. That dude is some stupid beer, man. Double D, I'm a lap dog, man. I am a lap dog. James, thank you so much, man. Welcome aboard. We appreciate it. Yeah, we appreciate it. Thank you for stopping in. Andrew, we'll make that happen at some point, man. Yeah. Mama, you see that question Trumpet just asked? Trumpet just asked, any good cooks coming soon on that Cannon smoker? TM, that is what a coincidence. You know, I'm in the process of finishing a hot and fast brisket on the Cannon. Whether or not that brisket, I'm not slicing that brisket till tomorrow. I've caught up on the editing, so I don't know what that brisket is like. Hot and fast, a 16-pound brisket that took me 5 hours and 15 minutes total. 5 hours and 15 minutes, and that's with the time it's off the pit doing the wrap and whatnot. I'm giving it an overnight hot rest. I'll slice it tomorrow and finish up that last bit of the video. I don't know what it's going to come out like, but I think I'm going to end up, we're going to drop that one on Saturday. But man, it's that time of the year to really get back to the offset. You know, felt good being outside back and forth to keep that fire running. In the wintertime, I don't want to do so much of that. So it's been undercover the entire, pretty much the fall and winter. So yes, good to get back at it. Yeah, that was a great question, man. Huge coincidence. Thank you so much, Helen. Helen Miller is one of our neighbors, folks. Wes, that Jambo is long gone. And from what I understand, it's since I let it go, it's changed hands 2 or 3 times already. And man, I say it often, you know, Competition Barbecue was good to us. We absolutely loved our time in it. This is a chapter 2, and Mom and I, to be honest, we really haven't even missed it, man. We haven't given it a second thought. So we knew that we did not leave prematurely. We left when it was time to leave. We still felt we were at the top of our game. You know, they say go out on top. I'm not going to say we went out on top, but we went out on top of our game. And every time we look back at it, that entire, what has it been? Almost 15 years, man, with awesome memories, fun times. And if I had to do it all over again, man, we'd do it the same way. Yeah, we'd absolutely do it the same way. Peaceful Dad says he's one of those with no grill and glad that you're now a member of the channel. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much. We got Easter coming up. I think I've got 2 oven cooks planned for Easter. I've got a loin, a pork loin, and another lamb shoulder that I want to do on the road to Easter. Mama, Tom, nope, nope, nope. No, we don't want Tom dropping by. Yeah. Yeah, we don't want Tom dropping by. No, we're good. Thank you so much, Prometheus. Peaceful Des. Tallahassee, Florida. Yeah, Tallahassee, Florida. Carlos, man, TikTok is a trendy thing. I do watch some TikTok videos, but I dipped my toe in it years ago, and I could just never get into the short videos in terms of creating them. Even here on the channel, we don't do very many shorts. And I think it's that instructor in me again. I've got more I want to say. I've got more I want to show, more I want to demonstrate. I have found myself, when I do want to put a short out here on YouTube, that man, I'm having trouble paring it down into a minute or less. I am having problems. I saw that YouTube is now allowing longer shorts, but I still haven't checked them out to say that I do them just yet. But I love that idea. But yeah, TikTok really works for a lot of people, man. Good luck, Carlos. Make it happen. My man, Rick. Good to see you, buddy. How are you doing, man? Good to see you. It's been a little bit. And Mom is absolutely correct. Wes, we haven't even gone out to visit a competition, man. Yeah, we have not gone out to visit a competition. And we've had multiple San Antonio rodeos right down the road, 15-minute, 20-minute drive from the house. And we've just felt no desire. And for something like a San Antonio, it's just too much rigmarole. It's kind of like Houston, too hard to get into. You got to jump through. You got to jump through too many hoops in order to get on site, and we've never really got into that. Let's see. I'm hoping I don't miss anybody in here, man. No, Prometheus, we have not. Yeah, we have not. There are a couple of guys that I came up with on the competition trail. There's another guy. There's a Kevin Knight. There's a Brian Kempker. There's a Darwin Hoel. And we kind of call ourselves the old heads. Darwin Hoel is no longer competing. I'm no longer competing. Brian Kempker, law enforcement, is no longer competing. The only one still competing is Kevin Knight. And he said he's on his last few. San Antonio Rodeo 2026 says that that will be his last. And he threw out the idea of us old heads all getting together and do one last hurrah at his camp, San Antonio Rodeo, next year. And I was very interested in that. Again, I do not want to go out as Mom and Papa Joe's, but if I was to get together with a couple of good buddies, man, we go compete, we sit back and we relive old times, I could do that again. I could absolutely do that again. James, where are you from? Mama's asking. Quita 373, thank you very much. We appreciate it. Just popped in to say congratulations on the success. You've both been grinding. Well, we thank you so much, and we appreciate you watching and supporting us. Thanks for the kind words. I just got to give fair warning. What are you guys sipping on tonight, man? What are you sipping on tonight? You know, I would love to say that I'm sipping on some Tennessee whiskey or some Jack Daniels or something, but prior to this rigmarole, I was never into those. So I am not. I am sitting back here with either my rum or my cognac. Tonight is cognac. Buzz says he came back to DC. Buzz, where in DC are you? Where in DC are you? You know, Mom and I were stationed in Fort Belvoir, down Route 1, and we worked. I was stationed at Walter Reed when there was a Walter Reed back in the days. So I'm kind of familiar with that DC area. Tom, Tom, you're good for one shot, man. Yeah, you're good for one snifter and you're done. Double D, you would not want these two at your house. If they had to be at my house, they'd be on different days, one at a time. Yeah, you don't want them both there at the same time. Lance, thank you. We appreciate it. Thank you very much. Lance, where are you out of? Mama's got a brother named Lance. I know this is not Sleeper Lance. Frack, what have you been up to, man? Uncle Steve, Unc is here, folks. Unc is here. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for stopping in. Oh yeah, NBL man. We're about to hit the road. Yeah, we're just gonna be traveling, enjoying life, man. Us and a little pooch. You know, I think we've done some of the hard work early on, man. It's time to enjoy life. I had a buddy my age pass a couple of weeks ago, and you know, it just really hits home, man. And he's a neighbor. It just really hits home that we can't take anything for granted. You know, I know that we got to put that grind in, man. Life is tough. We got to work hard, but folks, you got to take time for yourself. You know, you got to take time for yourselves. Unless you're working for yourself, chances are, man, you're just another number for some employer. You know, when you're gone, they'll just have somebody pop into that spot. So take time for yourself when you get the opportunity. I see too many people out there bragging that they're working 60 hours a week. Nothing to brag about. Take time for you. Let's see what we got. James is in Hickory, North Carolina. Hickory. One of my favorite woods. John, I totally understand that, man. I can sip on beer, but at a certain point, man, it's so filling that I've got to put it down and pick up something heavier. I shouldn't say heavier, but something harder that won't fill me up as much. Yeah, that will not fill me up as much. Let's see. I'm checking, trying to. Oh, James, some 18-year-old Scotch, my man. I like that. Curtis, thank you, buddy. Thank you. Curtis, you know, man, we talked about that exchange. Uh, and again, folks, I have never done menudo. I enjoy eating it, but every time I've eaten it, somebody else had prepared it, or I'm in a restaurant. There's gonna come a time when I just say to heck with it and throw my hat in the ring and see if I can do it for myself. You know, I felt that way about things like barbacoa. Uh, uh, what's the gland? What's the gland? The white creamish gland. I can't even remember the name of it right now. But those are things that I wasn't sure I could ever do. Even a beef tongue, I wasn't sure I could ever do that. But all those things now, I'm very comfortable with. Uh, the thalamus gland, I still can't think of what it's called. I'll come up with it in a minute. Buzz says he's in Northeast, all right, by the old stadium. Okay, I have an idea where that is. Thank you, Mr. Scampers. Thank you very much for the congrats. Wow. All right, Power Stack in the mix. Got back in the comps last summer after 5 years. Folks, if you can step out for 5 years and come back and enjoy yourself, that's saying something. Yeah, that is saying something. Well, good luck. Al is in the house. What's up, Al? How are you doing? The Moose, my go-to cognac. I've always got a bottle open, and a second one in the hole is 1738. It's a Remy Martin. It's not cheap, but it's not overly expensive. You know, I do most of the alcohol shopping at the Military Class 6 on Randolph Air Force Base, and I can get this for, give or take, $60. But it drinks like an XO. It drinks like a $100 bottle. Now, off of the military installation, you'll find this for $80 or so. Let's see what else we got. Lance is in Ozona, Texas. You know, there's so many towns in Texas that I've never heard of. Ozona, about 3 hours west of San Antonio. Okay. Thank you very much, Des. Thank you very much. Trumpet man, I'd love to. Yeah, I would love to. You know, for the life of me, I will never understand the YouTube, how they push videos, whatever. You know, it's something that I don't know that any of us will ever understand. You happen to get lucky sometimes, man, and other times I think you're unlucky. You know, we've had videos that I just never once imagined would blow up, and then videos that you feel really good about, like, oh, this one's going to do well. It falls flat. So you get to the point where you tend to have no real expectations when you drop a video, and you just hope for the best. You can't. Yeah, Mama just yelled. She's got expectations. Yeah, you drop a video and you hope for the best, man. And thanks to you guys, you know, we'll always have a certain number of views, and that is very much appreciated. And I'm here to tell you, folks, you won't hear from us a whole lot about subscribe. I don't do sub for sub. If I sub to your channel, I do not necessarily expect you to sub to my channel. I sub to your channel because I think you've got content that I want to see. I am one of those individuals, when I am traversing through YouTube, I'm looking for inspiration. I am not necessarily looking for barbecue channels. I don't care where you are, what you're cooking on, what you're cooking. If I see something I'm interested, I am going to watch. If you continually do that, I am going to subscribe because I'm looking at what you're doing to see what I can take from that and kind of work into what we're doing. Uh, I tell people all the time, I don't know that I have a set way of cooking anything, man. I'm always trying to change things up. Yeah, I'm always trying to change things up. I've always felt even competition barbecue, you know, that we formed our own path. Yeah, we went in there, man, and I picked up a little bit here, a little bit there from this person, from that person, and we kind of threw things together, and eventually we found something that works. And that's how I feel about YouTube, man. That is why I didn't have a problem barbecue channel doing oven videos. I didn't have a problem with that. There's some other things I want to do, but folks, how many of you heard of like a biryani? And I don't know, biryani is probably Indian or someplace around there. But biryani has got some 20 ingredients. It's a lengthy cook, but it's something that mom and I actually enjoy cooking. We've done chicken biryani. We've done lamb biryani. It's a rice dish where the meat is cooked, the rice is added, and it's delicious. But it's something that I know that uh, while the majority of our viewers are American, that not very many Americans are going to watch. But I would love to do things like that. So I'm always looking for something different. In the pipeline, next couple of weeks, I've got another massive. This one is a andana kebab that I really want to do. This one I'm going to do. It's not as difficult. It's not as ingredient heavy as the biryani. So I don't mind doing that one, but it's delicious to eat. And the thing is, folks, our videos are lunches, our dinners. So I don't have a problem doing it. We're not wasting anything. We tend to eat off of these things that we cook in videos for 2 or 3 days. Yeah, yeah, we share with the neighbors. Mom and I do leftovers. I know a lot of people out there don't do leftovers. Mom and I do leftovers. The only thing we don't keep a lot of, we don't eat a lot of things like the pulled porks. When we do brisket, we tend to divvy that out. The barbecue stuff, we don't do a whole lot of eating those. We tend to divvy those out. Sorry to hear that, the Moose. But like I said, man, that's pretty much the age of my buddy, man. It's one of those things. We all have that expiration date. We just don't know when it is. You really got to live each day like it could be the last, man. Absolutely. Condolences. TM, that jug will make you do things. Double D, you're on that grind, buddy. You're on that grind. Oh, Buzz, it's been a little while, man. So I know DC has changed. Yeah, I know DC has changed. Thank you, brother. The Moose, hopefully it'll be 45 hours on the food trailer and comps on the weekend. Yes, occasional weekends. That's a great plan. Gregory, thank you very much, man. We appreciate it. Yeah, we appreciate it. Yeah, gotta hang with that rent, buddy. Mama says, what kind of beers are you brewing, Lance? I've got a beer brewing kit that's been in my shed forever. My buckets are probably dry rotted, but there was a time when we were brewing beer. I was still in the military, And I remember my buddies and I sitting back, and I had a case of beer that I brewed. And we're just sitting back barbecuing and drinking and having a good time. And my buddy said, man, you need to bring another case tomorrow. I remember getting home and him calling me on the phone. He said, man, don't bring me any more of that. He was tore up. So I did brew some good beer. Yeah.
Your beer exploded too.
You just had to remind me of that. Mama reminded me of there was a time, one particular day when I went into the pantry, which is where I kept the bottles of beer, and man, broken glass and beer all over the walls. I think I had done something wrong with some sugar, and I had a number of bottles explode on me. Thank goodness I wasn't around. Well, Prometheus, we appreciate that, man. We absolutely appreciate that. Yeah, we try to make them somewhat easy to follow. I've got a couple of buddies, Tom Fuentes, but I'm not dropping any names. He said some of my recipes have way too many ingredients. I said, man, I am cooking. Tom is used to pulling out a bottle of rub and some meat and calling that a recipe. I'm a fan of recipe cooks. Yeah, I'm really a fan of recipes. I love creating my recipe. I love taking your recipe and putting my spin on it. So yes, I'm into lots of ingredients. I'm always buying things. I need to have an Asian section to my to the pantry. Yeah, because that's how much. And man, you know the Asians, they've got all kinds of sauces and this and that and paste. I am picking up on all of them. Yeah, I am picking up on all of them. Buzz Buzz got a little Jamaican in him. Buzz Buzz says he found out being back in DC as his daughter makes a bomb Jamaican curry, feeling right at home. Yeah. Now I don't know what came first, Jamaican curry or Indian curry. Yeah, I do not. I'll have to find that out. I want to say probably the Indians, and they brought it to Jamaica, but I will have to check that out. But yes, I do love some good curry, and I did a curry maybe a month ago, not a video, just a curry chicken, and brand new Tupperware. Curry stains everything. Yeah, curry is worse than spaghetti sauce. Whatever you put it in, expect it to be yellow. But yes, I do love good curry. That Toporkin. Yeah, that was quite the collab, Tom. Thank you very much, Lance. All right, here's Lance. Here's Sleeper. Thanks a lot, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. Let's see where we got. Oh, well, I don't know when you got back there, Buzz, but I know Mom and I, man, we used to crab the heck out of Solomon's Islands. Solomon Island, the Navy Rec Center. Was it Navy, Mama?
It was Navy.
The Navy Rec Center in Maryland. We used to go there. We would rent cabins. We'd take our buddies with us, and man, we would go crab crazy. Maryland blue crabs are some of the best crabs. Yeah, we might have to make a road trip or something, Mama.
That would be fun.
Yeah, we might have to make a road trip. See if we can't get a few of the old gang back together. Oh yeah, Buzz, that curry will stain anything, to include the dish rags. Yeah, to include the dish rags. Sleepers, Solomon's Island has a new pier. Wow. All right. It's been a while. It's been a number of years. Mama, when did we leave DC?
94 when Taylor was born.
We left DC in 94. We've only been back to visit, never for any real length of time. So yeah, the last time we were probably in Solomon's might have been 93, Lance. So I know things have changed. Yeah. Oh, Buzz, if Mom and I ever come back to any place close to DC, we're gonna stop in and holler at Sleeper. If we get any place close to Maryland, we're gonna holler at Mr. Poblano. I know the old pair that they had when I was there, man. We used to bump shoulders fighting over those crabs. So a larger pair probably makes things easier. Prometheus says, can you share your opinion about high meat prices versus the ability to sell barbecue without shocking your customers? Wow, that is a tough sell, man. You know, one of the things you can do, Prometheus, is getting good with your purveyor, you know, and see if you can get him or her to knock a couple of pennies off of what you're paying to start with. But the majority of folks will never, ever understand the correlation between meat prices and your barbecue prices. They will never understand, regardless of how you explain it to them, they refuse to understand. They refuse to acknowledge what you put into making that quality barbecue, the time, the passion, the resources. You know, this vending barbecue should not be a break even or a charity service to anybody out there. There are times for charity service, but when you're vending is definitely not one of them. So I don't know that there are any real tips for getting your customer to understand that, man, my costs are up, so my prices have to be adjusted. You know, in 2025, they probably still want you to pay what they were paying in 2022. So I don't know that there's a real answer, man. Outside of using lesser quality products. And you start using lesser quality products, I guarantee you they'll notice and they'll disappear. So it's a catch-22. It's a catch-22. You know, maybe if you had some sort of poster board out there when you're vending, showing the rise of your cost over the months, over the years, in correlation with your prices. Maybe that will help them understand. But folks who know barbecue, folks who understand the process of barbecue and vending, they acknowledge and they understand that the prices will go up and people are going to pay for quality. So if I was to suggest anything, you keep your quality as good as you can, your barbecue as good as you can, and they will come. Yeah. It's kind of like if you build it, they will come. Yeah. It's kind of that, man. You create a quality product, people will come and they will pay for it. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, it definitely is. Yeah, it definitely is. Big D, man, we've got one of my old college coaches, football coaches in Delaware. And there was a couple of years ago, we had it booked, the flights and everything, man, to go spend a week in Delaware with my football coach. Uh, and that is when our pooch uh, tore up his knee, and we had to have reconstructive surgery. So we had to cancel those plans. But we've been to Delaware with that same football coach before. So if we ever make that trip, we'll holler at you. Yeah, we will definitely holler it. Barbecue's a lot of work when you're stick burning. Oh, it absolutely is. It absolutely is, man. Woo! But it doesn't get any better than a stick burner. Yeah, it doesn't get any better than a stick burner. Prometheus, I hope that helped, man. I hope that helped. I know it wasn't anything that you can immediately put to work, but I think quality is the name of the game. Quality is the name of the game. And if I'm putting out that quality product, folks, I will stand behind my prices. I will stand behind my prices. Yes, correct, Buzz. Have a great product and people will start and they will come. Consistency is a must. Hey, Angie, how are you doing, lady? Thank you for stopping in. Ron, dude, Mom and I, all right, so last year, Mom and I were on a cruise in Canada. And man, we're folks that talk to anybody. We're approachable, and we don't have a problem approaching others. Well, we were out, Mama. What city were we in when we ran into the couple from the Northwest?
I think, what's that Titanic city?
Newfoundland.
No.
I can't remember which city we were in, but man, we ran into an awesome elderly couple from the Pacific Northwest. What?
From Oregon.
Yeah, they were from Oregon. And we just got to talking. And folks, these folks gave us their phone number, their address, the whole 9 yards. They have a boat. They go crabbing. And they said, if you guys ever come, just call us. We've got the housing, we've got lodging, we've got the whole 9 yards. And we were blown away. This is something that we want to do. I have never had fresh Dungeness crab. Well, actually, I had. In San Francisco, I had them 1 year. But I've never caught them. But and I love Dungeness crabs. Man, and to be able to crab for myself and cook them quickly, that's a bucket list thing. Yeah, that's a bucket list thing. And I would love to do that at some point. But Ron, man, hey, I'll pay for shipping, Ron. I pay for shipping. You know, last year I did a Dungeness crab, butter garlic crab video. Love that. Oh, delicious. Video did well. And I wanted to do it with live crabs. And I went to order live Dungeness. They had them available. But man, by the time I got finished with shipping and whatnot, it was twice what the crabs cost. And it definitely wasn't cost effective. So I ended up buying frozen like I normally do from my HEB. But Ron, if we can work something out, dude, I'll meet you. I'll meet you all the way. Yeah, I will meet you all the way. Oh yeah, trumpet prices are ridiculous, man, and they're only going to get worse. Yeah, they're only going to get worse. I've got a couple of chickens, man. They do not want to lay eggs. I got to double check, make sure one of them is a female. They're not laying eggs. They're going to end up being fried chicken. Double D, the catfish whisperer. That's Tom, bro. The catfish whisperer. uh, The Moose says he just got his updated price list from his beef supplier. Same price for 4 years. Went up 25 cents a pound this year. And I think that is great. That's not a bad markup, man. Yeah, that's not a bad. When things start jumping more than $1 in an instant, that really hurts. Yeah, that really hurts. Buzz, yeah, we usually do something to spring break, man. This year, we're going in the opposite direction. Yeah. We will let you know when we get there, but we're going in the opposite direction across the water. Yeah, we're not far out from it. But yeah, we're hitting the road, or we're hitting the airways. My man Ron, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, if they don't start doing their things real soon, they will get spatchcocked. I love that word. You know, Mom and I, we, even before the egg things, we would have eggs we didn't have eggs every day. We'd have eggs 3-4 times a week, and we still do 3-4 times a week. So eggs is something that will always be on the menu at our house, regardless of what we have to pay. And there are a number of things like that, man. You know, things that you enjoy, things that you want to have, things you're accustomed to having. Life would have to go to a really bad place for a lot of us to not have things like eggs or coffee. You know, regardless of what we have to pay, we're gonna bite the bullet. We're gonna curse under our breaths, but then we're gonna fork over those bucks for some of our creature comforts. That's just how things are. Yeah. Yeah, that is what is so funny. Prometheus, it's just here in the United States, man, for whatever reason. But hey, even our pooch gets an egg or two mixed into his food every week. so he's even gotten accustomed to that. Yeah, he's even gotten accustomed to that. So that is not going to change. Well, folks, man, this has been a great hour. My Lakers are getting ready to play the New York Knicks tonight on TNT at 9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock. So thank you guys and gals so much, as usual, for hanging out with Mom and Papa Joe. We absolutely appreciate it. When we decide to come back for that one a month, man, we're going to let you guys know. And if you guys have any ideas what you want to see us do for that one episode a month, we're open to suggestions. That way we can make sure we're not boring you guys. But here's to all of you guys. Let's work through what this country is going through right now, man. Continue looking out for each other, showing each other love and respect. And hey, love, laugh, and enjoy. I want you guys to all take care of yourselves. Thank you so much for stopping in with Mom and Papa Joe, man. We really appreciate y'all. Have a great evening. Finish out that job tomorrow and enjoy your weekend. Peace out.